Hey, what is going on YouTube? It's Boost8638 here, and as you can see from the gameplay, I am playing Team Deathmatch on the map Nuketown on Call of Duty Black Ops. So today, I'm going to be talking to you about the new, or the hope to release, Grand Theft Auto 5, which is due to be released in spring of 2013. Now, this is pretty exciting, guys, and I'm a big Grand Theft Auto fan. I've been playing Grand Theft Auto since before YouTube. Nearly the best part, well, just under 10 years I've been playing Grand Theft Auto for, and it has served me well. It's fantastic, and Rockstar have done a pretty good job up until now. So I'm just going to roll over some of the Grand Theft Autos from the past. So the very first, the Grand Theft Auto that got me into Grand Theft Auto was Vice City, and it was absolutely fun. At the time, it was absolutely fantastic. You know, it was so fun just driving around, stealing cars, shooting guns, all that good stuff. Anyway, the gameplay was fantastic. At the time, the graphics were fantastic, the content was all there, and the map was pretty decent for, you know, an early release for the PS2. So pretty decent. And then the next Grand Theft Auto, which is my all-time favorite game across every single console known to man, and that is Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, the best game in the world, hands down, guys. There was absolutely you could do absolutely everything in that game. There was 3 maps. There was so much content, you could never actually get bored of the whole game itself. There was so much content. There was so many missions. The graphics were spectacular at the time. Vehicles, I don't even know where to start from. You could drive boats, quad bikes, fly planes. You could drive cars, trains even. You could drive a train from one island to another. You could even parachute, for goodness sake. You could do absolutely everything your heart could possibly desire in that game. And yeah, exactly as I was saying, the missions are fantastic. My favorite character, obviously, CJ. You all know him if you played San Andreas. Yeah, see, and it was even 2-player. Come on, that was like the first Call of Duty ever to be 2-player or multiplayer. There was just, it had to have been the best game on PlayStation 2 known to man. It had to have been. There was absolutely everything was just on that game. You could, there was no specific start and an end point to it. It was just a lot of content just crammed into one, guys. It was just boom, here you go, all there. So anyway, so yeah, let's start off by talking about the new Grand Theft Auto 5 map. So I've had a look at the map, and this seems to be what's been well, not so much like, it's not, I'm not sure if it's going to be definitely this map, but this looks like what it's going to be, guys, and I'm not really sure what to say about it quite yet. I can see, well, I've read up that there's only going to be really one main city, and that's Los Santos from San Andreas. So I'm not sure what they've done with San Fierro and Las Venturas. But yeah, this is the map. Well, that was the map, and yeah, as you can see, it's kind of got the theme of the San Andreas map, you know, the little islands everywhere. But I just really can't quite, at this moment in time, pinpoint what they're really going on with at this moment in time. So you can see there's 5 islands, including the 6 islands, including the 6 cities, sorry, including the island on the side. They've got like an offshore island just similar to Grand Theft Auto 4, Lost and Damned, and Bala de Gay Tony. Like how you have Liberty Island, Happiness Island with the Statue of Happiness and all that business. Yeah, so you got all that, but I'm just trying to figure out what they're really trying to get at, because I can't quite fathom out where to start with the map. I'm not sure. It doesn't really replicate anything as of yet, because you know how you know how on GTA 4 you had you're trying to replicate New York City, but I can't really see any formation of any of the main states of America that would really look like this. It looks like the bottom end of Texas, but that's all I could really say. It's awkward. I will have to wait and see what else they're hoping to post up. But that seems to be the map that's qualified so far. It's all over YouTube, it's all over Google Images, and that seems to be what people are settling with. So anyway, let's talk about the map size and the scale formation. Now apparently this is probably one of the most things that have shocked me the most. It's supposed to be bigger than GTA 4, the GTA 4 map, and the GTA San Andreas map, and the Red Dead Redemption map combined. So it's supposed to be all the maps combined. Now this seems like a very big claim that Rockstar is trying to put forward. I mean, Red Dead Redemption is a massive map in itself. GTA 4 relatively big. San Andreas was massive at the time. It was one of the biggest maps I'd ever seen. But trying to combine, making that claim they're going to combine all of them into one map, I'm either going to be shocked that it's not there, or shocked that it is there, and be absolutely gobsmacked when it is. So if the map's going to be that big, then I'll pre-order the game right here, right now, because that is just fantastic. If they're going to be able to like merge like 3 massive maps into one, creating one like stupendous map. Because you see that we call it with Grand Theft Auto, the map is like, it's the theme of the game. I mean, if it's got a crap map, it's going to be pretty much a crap Grand Theft Auto. I mean, Grand Theft Auto 3, the map was very poor, to be honest. It was, and same with Liberty City Stories. The 2 maps were quite poor. They didn't really show much character. It was just nah. The Liberty City Stories and Grand Theft Auto 3 were probably the worst to say of Rockstar's Grand Theft Auto. We didn't really get into them. They seem to have used the same character, Tommy Vercetti, over Liberty City, Grand Theft Auto 3 and Vice City all in one go. However, they did change it for Vice City Stories to Vic Vance, which is Lance's brother, who you might know from Vice City on PS2. But yeah, those Grand Theft Autos did not really amaze me, so to speak. So if I'm trying to say, you know, which one's the best, obviously it's going to be San Andreas. But in terms trying to explain this to you guys, I'm really hoping that they make a massive improvement with, you know, Grand Theft Auto 5 in itself, because, you know, one of the main requirements that I really want to see is that more shops to be opened up, because I know in New York, Liberty City Stories, they tried it, but it wasn't really what I was expecting. I was expecting even more shops to be open, and even the map was relatively big. It wasn't like massive like San Andreas. I mean, they tried to scale the map from Liberty City and try and fit it into San Andreas, and yeah, San Andreas is a lot bigger. In terms of the characters that are going to be in GTA 5, I'm not 100% sure what they're going to be. I have to do some more research on that. So what seems to the only concrete evidence that I've really got is this map, and the people who are trying to do other style of map, but that seems to be the most common map that I'm finding. The release date seems to be confirmed, and Rockstar's claim about the 3 maps into 1 seems to be confirmed as well. So yeah, that's all I really have to say about Grand Theft Auto 5. I mean, if you've got anything else to say, please leave a comment in the comment section. If you got any questions to ask me, please feel free to leave them. So guys, it's been Boosttech here. Rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and have a pleasant day. Bye for now.